Hello guys, it's me Ra. Welcome to the first episode of The Lovely One. I have been told this story has really impactful choices. So this is the type of story I like. So let's play, let's start. Oh, it contains special art scenes, so that's cool. So let me just create myself real quick. My name is gonna be Ra. Oh, and my last name is gonna be Luna, obviously. Oh, I have to customize my guys too. I will keep them default. Actually, I like him. I think I'm gonna like the second one better. Ah, it's so difficult already. Like, it's so stressful to know that they won't fall in love with me if I don't choose the right option. Okay. And when I think back, I can only blame myself because sometimes we subtly make the wrong choices in life. You can't control what the future brings and you can't change the past, but if you have hope, hope that we've learned from our mistakes. Why my clothes are like a zombie? What happened to my face? No, my face! My own keeps moving. It's so weird. When I ask myself if I could go back in time with the knowledge of what could have happened. If I had the chance on deciding to go on this adventure or not again, would I do it? My faith lays in your hands. Something I learned from my adventure is that we tend to act with our heart instead of our brain, and that we're the source of our own pain. Oh, look at the tear. Oh. But when we realize that we made a mistake, it's most likely too late, because we don't know when something new begins and how much each choice we make can impact the outcome. So, will you make the right choices to get me that happy ending I've always craved? This game is manipulating me right now. October 2nd, 2013 was the day everything began. And I had absolutely no clue because it was just like every other day in this shared hall. On all fours, I crawled on the ground, whipping out piles of weed which got stuck in between the steps from the house down to the lake. In my 17 years of being in this world, I never had to work as hard as in the last 2 months. This was a mistake. My hands are red, dry and sore, my throat craving for a glass of water, and my eyelid heavy as stone. I think it takes another 2 hours to finish. 2. The amount of months I've been in America. I have precisely 8 steps left to do before I can jump under a hot steaming shower. 8 steps, resembling the amount of months left until I'll be back with my family. Until this failed adventure would be over. So I've been abroad 2 months, but there's 8 more months that are left in America. Anxiously, I scuffled down the next step, wondering why I made this decision to be an exchange student. This is your mother. Would you like to create her? No, it's fine. Please, Mom, let me go to America. But why? Everything's going well for you here. You have friends, a boyfriend, good grades. Oh, if you would know how much is going wrong. My English grade needs improvement. You don't have to be good in everything, lovely. Please, Mom, I want to add some spice into my boring and meaningless life. I want to have a crazy adventure and widen my horizons. This could help me to become more confident. Fine, I will think about it. Yay! Hoxies. And there I am. Well, so far, it has brought me into the small college town Bonneville, Missouri, USA. A massive change for a big town girl from Germany. Okay, maybe a town with 100,000 citizens isn't small, but it was so quiet, so calm, so not the adventure I wanted to have. I never thought being an exchange student means having a full-time job as a maid. So my host mother, which I also like to call my worst nightmare, asked me, and more likely forced me to do gardening for the last 7 hours. And it's pretty late already, but she told me to get done with it today. And that's why I have this time, because I've been 7 hours doing gardening. If I don't get done tonight, I will probably be grounded. So what should I do? Keep working until I am done or risking getting grounded and take a shower instead? I'm going to keep working because I don't want to get grounded. If I get grounded, then I'm not gonna have the chance to meet anyone, right? I hope I'm making the right decision. I don't want her upset with me and I'm almost done. A couple more minutes won't hurt me, right? Even though my dog wouldn't even like to sniff me, that's how bad I smell. Come on, if you hurry, you can be done in 2 hours, Ra. I repeated to myself over and over again with the hope that it would make my hands work faster. But the numbness from the cold and the ripped open spots from the dryness makes it hard to pull through. With all my strength, I continue ripping out the weeds in full speed for the next 30 minutes. Hitting the ground with my knuckles a little, ripping open the first layer of my skin and letting out my frustration. A couple more minutes. When I finally finished, yes, I finished. 30 minutes earlier than expected, with bloody hands, I walked into the giant house with shaking legs and a heartbeat, like I'm about to face my worst nightmare, which I faced indeed when I walked into a living room which was bigger than the apartment I used to live with my mother and brother. Hello, Ra. Hello, Nightmare. Shh. Hello, Mrs. Japan. As soon as my eyes met hers, my entire body gets stiff and my voice loses every little bit of confidence. On a first look, she seems everything other than terrifying, more like a typical housewife with a frozen smile implied to her face. Upholding a facade for people outside of those walls, but if you take a closer look, you can tell that this family is falling apart. There are no family pictures, no memories, everything is perfectly cleaned, and you wouldn't even dare to leave your shoes on. A little inside note, just because her last name is Japan, she is in Japanese. Have you finished the gardening work I gave you? Yes, I finished. I swear. Good kid. And she will remember that I finished. Here's $10 for finished diet. Pleasure is all mine. Well, those $10 are not gonna help me with my bloody hands. That's good. Of course, she didn't get it. If you want to, you can order pizza from those $10. How generous. At least I'm not grounded now. Today isn't the day I would be ready to confront her about how she treats me. Not today and probably also not tomorrow. Probably also not never. So without another thought, I sneaked into my room and walked over to my bed. I don't want to live with this woman anymore, but I feel like I'm the problem, not her. Maybe if I work harder, I can get accepted. After all, I still have 8 months to go. In red letters, every time. You came here to have an adventure. Get yourself together. What is that? That's how I pick my phone up? I'm a witch. I look desperately at my phone, hoping for a message from my friends from Germany. But as nobody loves me, I don't receive any messages. Back in Germany, I was one of the popular girls. My friends were the best. Well, at least I thought they were. I didn't realize back then how superficial they are. Well, actually, I've heard that mostly of girls in Germany, they look like actresses and singers, like they are so pretty and tall, like they are super incredible. So I don't know if they're superficial or not, but they're hella beautiful, so they kind of have the right to be. Due to me being small and shy, they treated me like their doll. It annoyed me tremendously, but I've never had the guts to speak up. How does my character know I'm short? My mom agreed I will go to America in August. And when I told them that I would go to America for a year, I got anything but support. I thought you were just kidding when you told us about that. Are you serious, Ra? Do you really think you can survive without us? Oh please, she will be lost without us. They tried to suppress me, pretended like I'm some 10 years old, claiming it was all to protect me. You know, we just want what's best for you, and that's you being with us. Oh please, she knows that. You are our little doll. So, why exactly do you wanna leave? I always wanted to get to know another culture. That was my standard response. But what I was actually looking for was an adventure. A year is nothing, guys. What? Excuse me, who are you? Michael, a tall, red-haired, average-looking boy and my boyfriend. Thank you. Thank you for the clearance. Your girlfriend will be going to America for a year, getting herself some hot football players. You're kidding, right? Well, we'll leave you two lovebirds alone. Yes, please. Great friends, huh? Was Gretchen just messing with me, or is it true that you will leave? Michael, you know it's my dream to see the world. You can travel in the summer. No, that's not enough. Why does nobody get it? So I am just a stupid boy toy for you. Oh my god, you're so dramatic, boy. For the next 2 minutes and 33 seconds, Michael complained about me making this decision without him. Okay, well, this author has a thing for numbers. Yes, this author. I didn't interrupt him because he was right with every word he said. I'm sorry, Michael, but I made up my mind. Then we are over. Then we are over. I can be with someone that is so far away. I will let him go because he's being unreasonable and dramatic. See, you don't even try to convince me that I'm wrong because you are not wrong. Have fun with the football players. Drama. I was shocked, but when he left me, I actually felt relieved. He gave me freedom to live my new life. He never treated me that well anyway, and I wasn't in love with him either. At that moment, I didn't even know what love was so far. I never would have thought I'd figure it out pretty soon. My friends from Germany had forgotten about me the second my plane landed in America, which I wasn't upset about because I don't want them to know that they are right. I'm living with an abusive host mother, a host father who is always at work, and a host sister that couldn't care less about me, and I don't even dare to speak up. I'm lost without them. And I miss them, even though our friendship was built of beauty, boys, and babbling about nonsense I never really cared about. I pressed the home screen, and there it is, a message from this moody, independent Puerto Rican girl from my culinary arts class. What's up, girl? Do you want to come over? Brianna. This has been the first time since I'm here that someone wants to hang out with me. It confused me. Why would she show an interest? We barely even talked in class. Maybe it's the wrong number. Maybe she texted somebody else. But without continuing this train of thought, my thumbs made themselves independent. This was my chance of making a friend. I wouldn't miss this opportunity. I was craving for social contacts. I will be excited. Why not? Puerto Rican people is very, very hot. Oh my gosh, of course, I want to come out there. Hello. I can finally escape this house, but first I need to shower. And 10 minutes later, what should I wear for tonight? Let me see the girly outfit. I like the black sneakers because this is so poppy right now. Let me see the other because, reasons. Yeah, it looks comfortable, but let me see the other option. Ooh, I like this. Yes, please. So, with messy halfway, dried hair, and red spots in my face, I walked into the kitchen. My host sister Candy is standing at the counter eating a slice of pizza, barely acknowledging my presence. She's wearing her PJs already. Does she have nothing else to do? A Saturday night at 17 years old? Her deep brown straight hair falls perfectly over her shoulders, and even though she doesn't wear any makeup, she always has perfect skin and long dark eyelashes. She is perfect for others, but to me, she looks like the definition of boring, dead inside. She's in there to function, not to live. Hey Candy, Brianna invited me to hang out with her tonight. Oh my god, the pizza. Poor pizza. Candy's eyes went 2 times bigger than usual. She looks at me, lifting her eyebrow in disgust, like I was telling her that I was about to spend my... to what? Do I have to ask your mother for permission? You scared the poop out of me. The poop? Candy was a good girl. She wouldn't even dare to take the word shirt in her mouth. Whatever. I will tell Mom that you went to Brianna's place. Don't worry about it. Thanks, Candy. I bet she's not going to say anything, and I'll be in trouble. So, are you friends with Brianna now? I guess. She's a really nice girl. Do you know her? Barely, just be careful around her. She almost sounded like she was worried. Well, almost. She isn't really the best influence on you. Why is that? I have to do homework now, see you tomorrow. Ugh, why does she leave me hanging? Like I wanna know. Great, now I'm curious. I'm sure she did this on purpose to confuse me. And she left her pizza on the floor. Better clean this before Miss Japan thinks I did it. After feeling this scary house 20 meters behind my back, I started to walk like a normal human being. Relax, not going to mention those numbers instead of slow motion. After walking for like 9 minutes through the warm October air, going through every possibility on how this night could possibly turn out, I meet Brianna in front of her house. Brianna is so gorgeous and look at her tattoos. Ra, I'm glad you made it. How are you doing? Brianna, a girl where you never know what to expect. Will she be soft and quirky? Or between distant? Or maybe happily smirking like this world has never harmed her? Today she wears a peaceful, satisfying smile and I couldn't identify if it's fake or real. So far she seems normal. Thank you so much for the invite, Brianna. Calm down, it's not a big deal. You're cute. I'm just really glad you texted me. My host mother drives me insane. I'm glad I can get out of the house for a while. I feel you. My mother can be so exhausting as well. Oh, if she would know how much I miss my mother. My mother was the most caring, loving, and strongest person I've known. She was a good role model when I came to never give up. Also, she was not only my mother, but she was also my best friend. This is the most cheesy line on the entire episode. Thank you, author. I remember saying goodbye to her was the hardest. I will miss you so much, my lovely one. Oh my god, that's the title of the series. I miss you too. I will miss you too, Mom. Yeah. Please never forget to stay true to yourself, blah blah. But I already disagreed with her back then. I was anything else than perfect. Oh, guys, who's that? I asked other friends to hang out as well. Now, come on. I'm already overwhelmed by the fact that I'm hanging out with the one person due to me being shy. I have trouble making friends and always act too awkward. But this John, this is the guy that when we were creating the characters, I said he was hot, so probably this is gonna be my love interest in real life, but I have read that other people support certain poll. Let's see what happens. Nobody knows what's gonna happen in the future, right? I hope you girls are ready for a night full of adventure. And he winked. Yes. Am I ready? Oh no, the screen turned red and it's over. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for playing this with me. Oh, let's play together all the rest of this series, guys. It's so long. The series is 38 chapters, but I think I'm already excited about it. And let's play together in the next one. Adios.
Subscribe to my channel. Activate notifications, like my content, and stalk me on Instagram. Gracias!